Okay, so this is going to be our last video on the formalization of inductive logic, and we're going to learn one final rule of probability theory. And this rule is really easy. It's in fact the easiest one that we'll cover, and this video will be really short because it is so easy. And once we're done here, we'll move on to decision theory. So, this rule is the rule of negation. If you know the probability of some occurrence, then you also know, using our negation equation, the probability of that event's not occurring. Now, recall that all probabilities occur between 0 and 1. Okay? So let's say you want to determine what's the probability of rolling anything but a 6. So what's the probability of not rolling a 6 on a fair-sided die? Not rolling a 6, right? Well, we know what the probability of rolling a 6 is, and so we can determine what the probability of not rolling a 6 is. And here's how we do it. Here's our equation. The probability of some events not occurring equals 1, the certain, the measure of certainty, minus the events occurring. Okay? So let's say, we're talking about not rolling a 6. What's the probability of rolling anything but a 6? So the probability of not rolling a 6 equals 1 minus, what's the probability of rolling a 6 on a fair-sided d6? Is 1/6. So the probability of not rolling a 6 equals 5/6. Right? Super easy, because there are 5 other faces of the die that could be rolled. What's the probability of not flipping a heads and a fair coin? Well, it's going to be 1/2, right? Because the probability of rolling a heads is 1/2, and 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2. And so our rule of negation allows us to determine what the probability of an event's not occurring is, assuming that we know what the probability of that event's actually occurring is. So that's it. Like I said, short video, super easy, but also really important equation, and perhaps the most simple of the rules of inductive logic that we'll have learned so far. Yeah, a quick one, a fun one, and a good one.